What's popping, guys? Welcome to both Zero Talks and Footy Reacts TV, and welcome to an amazing edition, actually, of the Cobb Südkurve show, because both of us actually won our massive games last night. Interesting, very, very interesting. Like, even though I would have liked Madrid to do me a favor, they actually couldn't do me a favor. But even then, these Madrid fans can still hold it. These absolute frauds. They told me they were going to slap you, man. Where is the slapping, bro? Huh? Where is the slapping? Did the brown envelopes not go through? Did the payments not go through? I'm wondering, man. You know what I mean? Hey, listen. I know we beat PSG as well. I know. However, PSG and Bayern, we have a good relationship going on here. Pause. You get me? So I'm not really gonna do my cooking on PSG like that. You get me? However,
we will be cooking PSG.
Oh, you can cook them. I'm good. I will say though, the way that the security were treating our fans is crazy. I feel your pain, by the way. I not like I was there, but I would imagine Bayern fans feel your pain. Because the way this whole schedule, this whole arrangement of how fans are making it to the stadium or leaving the stadium is pathetic, to be honest. It's always Bayern, it's always Paris. It's nothing new. You know what I mean? That's one thing I will say, if that's where you're coming from. But yeah, listen, man. Before we begin, you know exactly what to do, chat. Subscribe, like, comment your way, press alarm bells. Well, you do all this on both channels. Yeah, Footy Reacts TV, Zero Talks. Well, you need to change your name from Reacts No More to Reacts is back, because you are winning. Yeah? And listen, man, go check socials and hopefully you're well wherever you are. Chat, listen, this is what we're going to do. Yeah? This is exactly what we're going to do. What we're going to do right now is we are going to play some clips as per request of the Liverpool fan co-host over here. He has asked me to prepare some video clips, so we keep a little bit of the same energy going. So I've got a few prepared for y'all. So enjoy, chat.
What's happening now? Carlos comes in. Oh, fuck off, man! Piss off! There we go! There we fucking go! Fuck off! McAllister, of all fucking people! fucking McAllister, you know.
It's done.
Fucking McAllister, of all fucking people.
It's done.
Oh, fucking people. Look at this guy, bro. How about you make
we
fucking
don't
changes
deserve.
instead
We
of
don't
playing?
deserve anything from this game, anyways. I swear they deserve to be 1-0.
Fuck off, man. Fuck right off.
No offside.
He's onside, and he's onside as well.
No
He's
offside.
onside, my brother. Fuck off.
He's onside. He's onside. Bro, they deserved it. They deserved it.
This idiot manager says, you know what? I'll put fucking Brahim on. And what did fucking Brahim do? Oh yeah, fucking nothing! Nothing! Instead of dancing on the midfield like a fucking prick. Yeah? Fuck off, man. Fuck off. I'm fucking sick to death of this fucking football club bending fucking over for these big fucking teams. I'm sick of it. I'm sick to fucking death of this football club bending over for this fucking big club because they fucking can't fucking perform. I'm sick of it.
Okay,
It's
let's go.
nothing, bro. Yeah? Fucking annoying,
guys.
Baba.
Ball into the box. 1-0. 1-0. Fucking seed from a set piece, bro. 1-0. 1-0, bro. Set piece. 1-0. 1-0, bro. 1-0. Fucking set piece. Shocker. Didn't see that shit coming. Of course. Fucking set piece goal, man. Yo, fire that coach tonight, bro. Fire the set piece coach tonight. Because this guy is stealing a living at Real Madrid. This guy is robbing the club. Why are we so dirt from set pieces? We're supposed to be on a revenge tour. Looking at Liverpool this season, they have been shit. Before this match, these bums lost 6 out of their last 8 games. They lost to Galatasaray, Crystal Palace, Manchester United went to Anfield and got 3 points. But Real Madrid can't. This Liverpool defense haven't defended this well all season. I got Vinicius, Mbappe, Arda, Jude, and we're not scoring a goal. Xabi Alonso today, stinker, awful man management. This brother is very lucky that he won El Clasico, because this is the second big game already this season that we get cooked. Fire the set piece.
Oh, 1-0. McAllister. How have you let the smallest man on the pitch score? Oh, swear down, bruv. You Real Madrid lot, bruv. You've got some crimes to fucking pay for, bro. But they told me anyone could beat Liverpool at Anfield when we did it. They told me anyone beats Liverpool at Anfield. They said everyone's beating Liverpool at the moment in time. They disrespected our win at Anfield. Fuck's sake. You Real Madrid lot have got some fucking answers for your crimes, bro. Real Madrid had one job. Mbappe, you had one job. Score the goals. Beat them at Anfield. Humiliation. Humiliation. Go there and spank them. Why are you... So shit. Dean Huijsen. He's fucking mid. Real Madrid fans telling me that he's better than Euro. What game are you watching? The guy's a walking yellow card. We're not watching the same sport, bro. The guy, every time I watch him in a big game, he gets booked. He does something. He just runs into midfield and clatters someone. He does it every time I watch him in a big game. I won money today because I put money on him getting a booking. It's that obvious. I'm sick to death of this shit. Now I've got to listen to Liverpool fans waffling about how they're winning. We're the kings of Europe, la. Fucking gonna win the lot, la. We're gonna win the Champions League, the Premier League, and the FA Cup, la. Do you know what I mean? They laughed us last couple of games. Slotty, mate, he's fucking signed him, lad. Do you know what I mean? He's boss him, lad. Trent, the fucking rat, got sent home crying and la, fucking hell, lad. That's what I've got to deal with. I'm gonna have to deal with, listen to them waffle about how they're gonna win number 7. Do you get what I'm saying? It's a joke. You had one job. They didn't even perform well, Real Madrid. Liverpool battered them.
There you go. There you go, buddy.
Bless up the chat. Hope you enjoyed the mini cinema of these dweebs chatting crap. And yeah, I just want to quickly ask for this because people getting people getting lost is a real thing. People and stuff like that. I just want to know where this man is. Did he make it back to Madrid? Because he's in Conor Bradley's back pocket. Same with Kylian Mbappe. He's collecting all the Madrid players. He's on 2 out of 11. Do you know how you used to get the match attack cards and you collect the cards in it?
Yeah.
Conor Bradley, man, he's collecting the Madrid players. They're just collecting him into this back pocket. He's got his iPhone, he's got his keys, and he's probably got his wallet, whatever, his hair stuff. He's got Vinicius Jr. in there. But I got told this Real Madrid team are going to slap us. Interesting. Let me remind you.
To be fair, I thought Madrid was going to slap him. I'm not going to lie.
This is fucking Anfield. On a European night, it is different. We turn up. We could be down and out with one fucking leg, and we will still find a way. We find a way. And you know what? Any man that's watched Spider-Man 2, bless up to you. Because the bad guy in Spider-Man 2? With the guy that's got all the arms and stuff? If it wasn't for him, he was basically playing in goal for them last night. If it wasn't for Courtois, it would have been 5. And that's not even an understatement. We slapped him to bits. Trent won't go home crying. Lucky enough, he's got his boyfriend with him as well. So they can both go home together. Although I don't know if Vinicius Jr. is going to make it back home, of course. And the audacity from all these Real Madrid fans, Matrix in particular, fucking giving it the fucking big un in the fucking WhatsApp, giving it the big un on fucking Heavyweight Show. Oh yeah, reacts. You need to calm down, buddy, mate.
He better make it tomorrow, bro. He better make it to that.
He better turn up tomorrow. He better fucking turn up.
Yeah, he will. I messaged him. He will.
Because I turn up when my team was holding L's to Man U, holding L's to fucking Brentford. I fucking turn up. I deserve this, man. And PSG, listen, yeah, we're coming for you as well because you belong in the same bracket as this club. Who's still put it in the chat? Fake Clubs FC. Yeah, man. Fake Clubs FC. Nah, bless up to Alonso. I think he'd be a great, fantastic manager in the long run. But my brother...
Oh, no, he's a fraud. I've been calling him out, bro. You see, this
I
is
said
an
in the
example.
preview. I said to week you today, Liverpool are not losing any of these next 3 games. Aston Villa, Man City, and Real Madrid. 2 out of 2 so far. We get past Man City, yeah? You're going to be asking me for the fucking lotto numbers because genuinely, I'm dying on my fucking predictions this season. I get it. We have been shit. We have been dog crap. We've been pigeon shit beyond fucking pigeon shit. It's like pigeon shit that's just been marinated for about 10,000 years. That's how bad we've been, right? But these past 2 games, we've been fantastic. Back-to-back clean sheets. And you know what? It's not even a fluke. Aston Villa, we just got the business. 2-0 win. Calm. But Real Madrid, they said, oh yeah, Real Madrid. Let's see if he can step up this time, yeah? Calm. Should have been 4 or 5. The scoreline does not deflect the game. Genuinely, should have been. Reacts looks like a horror movie with them characters. Yeah, man, look, because these men were all giving it me horror, yeah, for the past couple of weeks. So it's about time I give them fucking back, innit?
I think the Classical got the better of their brain cells, to be honest.
Yeah, man. And, bless up Atletico Madrid as well. Spanish Giants, yeah, they know how to turn it when it comes to Anfield.
Real RFC, man. Big up. Real RFC.
They scored 2 goals at Anfield.
Spanish Saudi club. Big up the Spanish Saudi club, Atleti, bro.
Yeah, man. Big up Atletico Madrid every single time and twice on a Sunday. Fuck Real Madrid. You can hold that. And that little rat, oh my days, yeah. You can hold that expeditiously. You can hold that. Giving it the fucking big bollocks. Oh, if I maybe score. Yeah, the grass ain't greener, is it, mate? Hold. Like, you thought you was going to get some welcoming. Like, you're some fucking... Like, you're just some fucking... Like, you're some fucking, like, savouring hero. No, jog on, you prick. Jog on. You fucking waste man. Hold, mate. Hold that. I can't stand Madrid. Pool fans are fucking clowns. I think you're a clown, mate. But you don't see me fucking say,
Clear as 16, like last year. Damn.
clear round of 16. Mate, we're going to fucking Budapest. I've been saying it every single day and twice on a Sunday.
Brother, if you make it to Budapest, bro, at this rate, I may have to, bro. I'll be honest. Fair enough. But I don't see it.
No, I've got to die on the prediction now. There's no, I can't revert.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. After beating PSG, I really stand a chance of making it to Budapest.
I mean, yeah, after that Hakimi tackle, yo, wild that. But no, man.
There you are. There you are. By the way, though, before we move on, I do wish Hakimi a speedy recovery. I am not one of those Bayern fans that's gonna be.
Oh yeah, that was nasty though. I literally just watched it back. That reminded me of the Musiala one in the World Cup.
Oh yeah. Bayern fans are basically petty about it because of that, innit? So like they're like, oh, that's not red. How come Donnarumma's was not red? You know what I mean? Which I agree, but at the same time, like that's also red. So yeah, whatever. But listen, man, let's get back to Madrid, bro. You know, because Madrid, I asked them to do one job, like Touchline said, and they couldn't do the job, bro. You know what I mean? So they're frauds. Yeah, my stocks were low for the day. So you know what? They can hold the cooking from you. Go on, keep on cooking, bro.
You know what? I'm not going to be stupid and say Liverpool are back. However, that this is the start. If we beat Man City, and I said this on the show on before the Aston Villa game, if we can get through these next 3 games and get 3 results, our fixtures are favourable. If we can go into the international break beating all these 3 teams, our fixtures are favourable. Look, I know football ain't played on paper, but Liverpool should be beating fucking West Ham. They should be beating Nottingham Forest. Yeah. And if we beat PSV, we're right back in the comfortable seat of, in the driving seat for Champions League qualification. Hopefully Bayern Munich and PSG is a draw so we can close the gap on them too. Because if we go and win the next 4, which I think we possibly can in our Champions League games, our back is against anyone. Because I said it, Liverpool actually haven't been bad in the Champions League this season. Atletico Madrid, we were good. We just conceded 2 sloppy goals. Galatasaray, we probably should have drawn the game, but we lost. Okay, cool. Frankfurt slapped them up, but apparently Frankfurt is just shit every week. So I'm not even too much on that. And then we turned up against Real Madrid. So, but this is a team. I said I don't watch Real Madrid week in, week out. If I get a chance to watch them, I've said to people they've not been great this season. They're in a similar situation to us. They've not been great, but the difference is they've been picking up results. So everyone's automatically thinking and comparing them to Bayern Munich, thinking, yeah, Real Madrid, what? They've only lost 1 game. They must be fucking fantastically good. No, they're fucking shit. Big up to Dave, the Real Madrid fan, a real Real Madrid fan.
I saw his video like an hour ago. He was talking about the state of La Liga being ass.
Yeah, he's speaking facts, speaking absolute facts. And do you know what? If Barcelona wasn't shit, they would catch Real Madrid for La Liga. I don't know if you agree. What do you truly do you actually think of Real Madrid though? Because this isn't the same Real Madrid people keep thinking.
Well, before I tell you my thoughts in terms of the football, let me tell you my thoughts on Real Madrid in terms of how deluded their fans are now. Look at this shit. Look at this fucking shit. Real Madrid have reached verbal agreement with Dayo Upamecano. Okay, bruv. Yeah. Don't get it twisted. I've seen this guy report some good shit, but this is probably one of the wrong ones. I don't believe this.
He's a fraud, man. Bro, that guy was tweeting all about Liverpool all summer and got everything wrong. He said, oh, yeah, we're not getting Isak. Signed him 2 days later.
And then look at this. This is facts, bro. Big up to this guy, bro. Yeah, see, what happened to see this? Yeah, we've seen this before, and then Davey stayed. So now
wait, when did he tweet this agreement or whatever?
Upamecano.
Yeah.
Just now. This is just like
but that's Real Madrid PR for you though. They take a big loss. They have to think, shit, right? I need to get the fans back on side. That's what they do. That's what Real Madrid literally fucking do. When we slapped them last year, they just put out a fucking billion tweets about Trent Alexander-Arnold. A billion tweets about fucking Canate. He also said we signed Baleba. Yeah, that journalist's a fucking fraud. He said, oh yeah, you're not getting Isak.
To be honest, you were mentioned per the request of the scouts over here.
Yeah, man, because you were saying we're going to hold 3-1 touchline. And you were saying we're not going to win any of the Aston Villa, Man City, or any games. And I'm going to tell you this for free, mate. For the cheap seats at the fucking back, we're beating Manchester City and we're going to fucking Budapest.
Oh, if you don't win, then that's definitely being shown on this channel.
Listen, show it.
I say less. Say less.
You'd even have a copy on my channel because I won't delete my stream. Fuck. Why would I delete the stream? But no, like I was saying,
but quickly to answer because you asked me a question, I still need to answer.
Yeah, go on.
My honest thoughts on Real Madrid, to be honest, I think don't get it twisted. They've been playing pretty good. However, I think they've been overrated as well. You know what I mean? By the way, this game that you had, because by the way, I heard that Jude Bellingham was ass. Just
he should have
proved.
been sent off.
By the way, I heard he was ass. If it's true, then my point was proven about his mid-performance in El Clasico then. He actually performed better against Valencia than he did against El Clasico, in my opinion.
He's a good
player. But nobody wants to hear that, bro. What are you saying, React?
He's a good player. But do you know what? I rate Jude Bellingham more when he was at Dortmund than Real Madrid. Because the PR and everything has killed him as an actual player. When he was at Dortmund, he was a quality footballer. I liked watching him. But the hype and everything, everyone just fucking gassing him. He's a good footballer, but he's not as good as everyone makes out.
By the way, I rate McAllister and Gravenberch.
He's just a clutch player, and he's not even Real Madrid's best midfielder. Real Madrid's best midfielder is Valverde. I
actually rate Camavinga highly as well.
Yeah, Camavinga's a baller. But he don't get the win because it's not Jude Bellingham. It's not the fancy PR man with all the Instagram followers and all that shit.
Bro, I'll be real. The best I've seen, because I've seen him at Dortmund as well. I think his time at Dortmund was so overrated. I think the only reason why people say that he was, amazing because of the whole Bundesliga Player of the Year shit. But realistically, that should have been Jamal Musiala or Kimmich winning it. You know what I mean? Let's not act like he actually deserved. He didn't deserve shit. You know what I mean? And then fast forward, he goes to Real Madrid. Color me fucking shocked. He looks at his best when he's playing false nine. You know what I mean? Basically, when they say technicality or technical whatever, bro. And a technicality, he played his best football. You get me? When Madrid had really no striker, they had Vinny and Rodrigo playing as the two strikers, and he had these men go wide, and Jude would occupy the middle spaces. You know what I mean? And that's where he got his ability to box crash, So listen, man. It is what it is. Brother, man said Joselu owns Bayern, yeah? And right now he's in El Kharrafa, losing to El Hilal. Hold that. Which, by the way, is a factual information because it happened this exact week. I literally saw that with my own two eyes. Hold that. Yeah? If one can't beat Joselu, the other one can for me. Thanks for coming. Nice try. Fraud. And by the way, in case you didn't know, just to prove a point, yeah, Saudi citizen, Hilal fan. Hold that. See, my striker. Hold that. Yeah, hold that. See, big club in Saudi, bro. Oh yeah, didn't the same club draw with Real Madrid in the Club World Cup? Us. Yeah. Just don't try that shit with me, bro.
Yeah, man.
These guys think they can try that shit with me. Get out of here, man.
You know what? On Madrid, they were cheating as well yesterday. Since when is it allowed? Now, I assume you've seen the handball incident with Shermany.
I saw the pictures.
Forget what you think if it's a penalty or not. Why the fuck is all the Real Madrid players crowding around the referee when he's checking the monitor? You're not allowed to do that. But I guarantee when Burnley play Wolves or whatever the weekend, let's just say they're playing each other the weekend. Let's say Wolves had a penalty check. All the Burnley players start crowding around them. Oh, Jar got on, move away. But when it's Real Madrid, you see, I pick up on these little things and they just get away with it. Bellingham, how he didn't get sent off, I don't know. The fouls on McAllister, Gravenberch, literally just, bruv. Now, he was salty last night. Bare salty.
This is why.
The only Real Madrid player that actually stood up was Thibaut. That was
Yeah,
it.
I heard he made save after save.
Like, he
after
was
save.
outrageous again. It gave me flashbacks of when they beat us in the final, like proper PTSD. I was like, oh, not again, man. But now Real Madrid can hold that. Look, I'm not going to write Real Madrid off in the Champions League, but genuinely,
I'm calling stupid. I am. I know
if
they're
we
Real
had-
Madrid, but you know why I am? I think Alonso is the reason why I am. I'll be honest. And he proved it yesterday. He literally fucking proved it yesterday. Bro, I've seen this guy against this fucking club last season, bro. Last season. We slapped him 5-0. You don't think he'll do the same shit at Madrid? Bro, he's already doing it right now. He's already doing it right now. Bro, there's Real Madrid fans giving up on Champions League. Already. Because they themselves will start, bro. Matrix literally said for the past week or two to me, bro, he doesn't think they're winning Champions League because they're not ready under this Alonso yet. You know what I mean? Like, bro, it's just all they care about is La Liga. So, bro, listen, I'll be honest. I'm not worried about Real Madrid. Bro, by the way, I'm not even worried about Barcelona. I'm worried about none of them.
I think with Barcelona, it's more to do with the actual players and their mentalities right now. But on Madrid, what was I going to say? See, I'm not going to write them off. However, like, for me, they just look average. And the thing is, the chances fell to the likes of Cody Gakpo yesterday. If we had Isak in those situations, we score 1 or 2. If they land to either Harry Kane or Erling Haaland, the chances that we missed, bang, 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 good night, it's gone. Not even Courtois was going to save some of those. If they landed to two of the best elite strikers in terms of finishing in Harry Kane and Erling Haaland, it's a whitewash. Genuinely a whitewash. And that's the thing with Real Madrid. There was no... The thing is, you know one thing I noticed is Real Madrid? Who the fuck is Real Madrid's leader? Like, who is the guy when the going gets tough? Because when the going get tough yesterday, no one put an arm around the little rat yesterday when he was getting booed.
Did Carvajal play?
No, he's out injured until January.
Oh shit! Yeah, there's nobody.
There's literally no one. Eder Militao.
I mean, because Rudiger is another guy, but Rudiger's a shithouse.
Oh, he's a prat.
But yeah, but he's one of the, you know what I mean, David Alaba, but he's injury prone. You know what I mean? So realistically, there's not many. I mean, Mbappe is supposed to be one of them guys, just the way he, tries to act, like, you know what I mean? Vinny's supposed to be that, but Vinny is a hothead. Jude Bellingham, the way he acts, he's supposed to be. Valverde. There, I think Valverde is one. That's a good point.
Yeah, Wirtz was good last night. I thought that was his best performance in a Liverpool shirt.
And he played left wing, by the way.
Yeah, man. We managed to actually find a way, and this is one thing I was saying to you about why I'm not slot out. Because in the past 2 games, he showed me that he can revert back to type. He can tactically coach Liverpool to 2 wins. He coached 2 clean sheet wins, and you saw that. He didn't just revert back to type. He didn't just have the stubbornness in him. And this is why I think from the fans who was slot out, now that's their rightful opinions entitled to what they think. But for me, I backed this manager because I saw what he did last season. So I'm glad I am, and I was fully slotting. Still no goals, 0015. Whatever, man. Again, he should have had another 2 assists yesterday. If people like Cody Gakpo and that can't finish the chances, you can't blame him. If he puts chances on
Gakpo, you can't defend him. There's only so much defending you can get. But from the few games,
Gakpo's my boy, man.
No. By the way, I think Gakpo is underrated. Don't get it twisted. Like, by the way, Michael he watches the Dutch national team. He even rates him highly. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. For the Dutch national team, like, so I'm aware. But the thing is with I don't know what it is with Gakpo. It's like with Cody Gakpo, like, because with you know what it is.
Striker, to be fair, when he came on.
No, but I'm talking in general. Like, I don't know. It's like I feel like if he was more clinical in front of goal, I actually don't think you man would have an issue with him. Like, you know,
The thing is, the only thing that I think that the only things that I rate that are elite in Gakpo's game is his ball striking. His ball striking is absolutely elite, and the way he can carry a ball forward.
even
but
he doesn't have that now. Like, he needs to figure that out, I think.
And that's why I said to you a couple of weeks ago on the show, we're still lacking that left winger that like a Luis Diaz. We're still missing that caliber of player. Hence why I think we want to try and get Antonio Semenyo in January. But look, what a win though, man! What a win! And you know what? I'm not going to over gas, and yeah, we're having a laugh now, but you know it's business straight to Manchester City. And if we can beat Man City, we're going to the international break with 3 wins, 3 favourable games. It's not like we played Wolves, Burnley, and Southampton. We played a team that everyone thought was going to get slapped by. Man City were second in the league, and Aston Villa just an all-around good side in the Premier League. So if we can beat Man City as well, we're going to the international break. We'll have Alisson coming back into the team. Alexander Isak will be back. Frimpong won't be too far away, and another player or two as well. So there'll be a lot of positives going into the international break, because the last international break, Foot Me, was going in there with just loss after loss after loss. So going into international break, knowing we're going to have Isak and everyone back, plus 3 wins potentially, we can potentially talk about Liverpool regaining their form, fully back into the hunt for the Premier League title. But for me, right now, we need to focus on winning that next Champions League game as well against PSV, because if we beat them, we should be there for the top 8 come January, I think, when the top 8 ends. So, because for me, I do not want to be in that playoffs, man. I don't want to be in the playoffs in the playoff round, and no, my luck, we'll get some fucking good ass team and we'll get slapped. So, yeah, man, we're doing well, man. 2 wins from 2. But it's strictly business now, straight to Manchester City, going to the international break. And yeah, man. Do you think Liverpool could how do I explain this? If Liverpool are at their best, do you fear Liverpool?
If you're at your best,
Mm-hmm.
not as much as I would have feared you all at the beginning when I didn't know how good we could have been. Because remember, we're actually looking sick as well. You know what I mean?
Isn't there? Obviously, we'll come on to Bayern in a sec. The Champions League, I think it's going to be very exciting, because I think you've got your 1 or 2 favourites now in Madrid. Sorry, in Bayern and Arsenal. But like I personally think that you can't write off every single team in the Champions League, because you saw that last night with Liverpool. I still think there's going to be another team surprise. I think it's going to be very interesting with PSG. I mean, we'll talk on them in a minute, but I'm excited a bit, man. I'm really excited because the fact that we've got players coming back. If we can just beat Man City, then we've got some real nice games coming up, and the hunt to save our season will fully be on.
I think it's a good way to transition. And you know what? I want to start off by saying this. First of all, slap the like and subscribe. Don't be bozos. For those who just jumped on in, we're co-streaming this. Footy Reacts TV and Zir Talks. Go subscribe, and hopefully you're well, man. And like the video as well, or stream, I should say. Don't be frauds. You know what I mean? I have to say, you mentioned Thibaut Courtois. But I have a question. Is he the GOAT keeper by any chance?
What do you mean by GOAT goalkeeper?
Like, is he the greatest of all time?
What, Courtois?
I'm getting somewhere. Just
No.
say yes or no.
No.
You know why he's not? Because he is. See this guy? This guy, bruv, showed why he still levels. Yeah? You see this brother, bro? Second half, when Luis Diaz got the red card that he got, which I have to admit was a red card. I know a lot of people are going to say in our fan base that, no, it wasn't a red card. if that's a red card, then why wasn't Donnarumma's? Yes, okay, that's why both are red cards. So they fucked up in the World Cup game. And then some people, I think even Liam mentioned it, the Fabian Ruiz one. Funny enough, when he mentioned it, that's when I realized he actually did it. Because I didn't see it in real time. Fabian Ruiz running into Kimmich's head like that. Yeah, that's also a sending off, to be fair. You know what I mean? So, yes, all can be true, guys. Yes, all can be true. Right? My thing is the following. Like, realistically speaking, why is Diaz doing a challenge? Like, listen, we're 2-0 up. Okay? I know, like, if we concede, it's a bit sticky. But him getting a red card made it a bit sticky anyway. You know what I mean? Thankfully, though, this brother, saved our ass. You know what I mean? And our defense was on it. Jonathan Tau, Pomecano, fucking fantastic. You know what I'm saying? Konrad Leimer moving like that dog. You know what I mean? Running all over the place. By the way, would you believe me if I told you that if I showed you a heat map reacts, you would see that this brother was everywhere on the pitch. There's not one area on that pitch he wasn't at. I'm not kidding, bro. Like, there's 3 guarantees I can give you, yeah?
Mhm.
Death, taxes, and Konrad Leimer's energy never stops.
Yeah.
I'm not joking, bro. That brother oozes energy. It's ridiculous. Yeah? And then you have Stanisic, who was awake. You know what I mean? Joshua Kimmich and Pavlovic bossing the midfield against Vitinha, Zaire Emery, and Ruiz, bro. You know what I mean? Like, this is, we're talking about levels here, bro. Luis Diaz, your boy, actually cooked, to be fair. Yeah? Pouncing on Marquinhos' mistakes, bro. Dubs. You know what I mean? This is what I wanted, bro. This is what we paid you the money for, bro. We paid your club the money for this. You know what I
then
mean?
he goes and does what he did to Hakimi.
Oh, yeah, that's the only fucking problem. That's the only fucking problem.
Is he out for Arsenal then?
Yes, unfortunately he is.
Ooh. So who are you gonna play instead of him?
Listen, my hope is Carl, Olise, and Gnabry on the left.
I'll be intrigued to watch. I will watch that game, so I will watch a bit more.
Yeah, but the problem is, I checked. You have a game against PSV at the same time.
See, that's what is this UEFA thing, man? Like they have a weird thing, of putting all the good games on one night. Like, who the fuck gives about the game?
Yeah, but to be honest, your game with PSV is not really that, bro. I'll be honest. It's like,
but as a Liverpool fan, I want to obviously watch my game, but then I also want to do a watch.
That POV, I get you.
Yeah.
At least you get to watch Chelsea and put that on a scum. Bro, no, he didn't. Bro, we need to stop this match. No, we need to stop this gimmick. He didn't. The referee did not fuck up, bro. Diaz fucked up, bro. Yeah.
I felt sorry, but to be fair, I'm not trying to. I feel for Hakimi, man, because that looked nasty, yeah. But he was winding Diaz up in the build-up.
No, he. One thing I will say. So what happened was.
So it's not like Lucho just went in to be a team.
No. So basically, Hakimi and Diaz, they were both fighting for the ball, and Hakimi got the ball. That's not lie. They both fought for the ball. Hakimi got the ball. Then what happens is Diaz is now seeing in instinct that that Hakimi's going on a run because he lost the ball to him. So now instinctively, this guy is thinking, well, I need to stop this guy from making a counter-attacking run. You know what I mean? Because our brother's quick. So he just instinctively thought, I'm just going to try tackle him. You know what I mean? Like, obviously he was trying to go for the ball, but instinctively he got the leg. And he clattered the fuck out of it as well. That's a fucking red. Why are we acting like extreme fouls are not red cards? What man said, stop being... No, I am looking logically. If you clatter the motherfucker's legs and ankles like that, that's a fucking red card, bro. What do you mean think logically? But you see, I'm going to be honest. If anyone's thinking illogically and emotionally, it's you guys. You Bayern fans, every single one of you. Because this is the truth, man. You guys are thinking from a perspective of, Well, Donnarumma injured Musiala, so fuck you, PSG. Hold that. That's not a red. That makes no fucking sense. That makes no fucking sense. Every single Bayern fan I've watched, seen the comments of on Twitter, wherever it may be, it's, oh, well, that's not a red card because in the Club World Cup, when Donnarumma did what he did to Jamal Musiala, that wasn't a fucking red card. So why were we given a red card here? Well, they're both red cards. Two things can be fucking true. But do it the right way. I don't get this shit, man. Seriously. You don't... I think it was a red. I think it was a red as well. Man saying it was Musiala. Okay, Musiala's obviously going to go for the ball. And so is Donnarumma. But the point is, the rules of football, if you make an extreme challenge, that's a fucking booking. No, it doesn't matter how, if, buts, or maybes. You know what I mean?
How long is he out for, by the way, that Hakimi?
I think 2 to 3 months. And by the way, what bothers me as well is obviously I support Morocco in the African Cup of Nations because my mom's Moroccan. So, like, he's going to miss AFCON as well. Jarring. You know what I mean? But I'm not even just talking. I'm talking in a Bayern POV as well. Like, it's just fucking... You know what I mean? It's just absolutely dumb. Like, it's dumb. Like, I'm sorry. I'm being told that I'm emotional. Like, big up to you, Manu, by the way. Big up to them. However, at the same time, all these Bayern fans are being fucking emotional because they're judging based on what they saw in the Club World Cup.
Because I've only watched bits of the highlights, so we'll watch the full extended ones later. But you know when so you obviously went 2-0 up, 10 men. PSG scored. Was you hanging on?
Yeah, we were on. Yeah, Neuer was, by the way, Neuer saved a good portion. Like, there was one, he made a couple of long range shots. Like, I think there was Kvara shot that he saved. Vitinha. Joao Neves. By the way, can I just say, Joao Neves header, he was, by the way, there was one header Joao Neves had. If he actually got down target, that low-key could have been a goal. You know what I mean? There was, by the way, Vitinha a few times managed to slice a pass. Then that comes down to his intelligence, to be fair. Managed to slice a pass our defense. And there Emery had one chance, but Neuer saved. Another one that from Kvara that Neuer saved. You know what I mean? So Neuer was really on it. He even had in the first half, Neuer, the save he had to make from Barcola. Can I just say, that Barcola brother's a fraud. Absolutely.
He's a proper...
No, he's a fraud.
I don't personally rate him like that. I know a lot of people in my community do because they wanted him at Liverpool, but I actually want to speak on Neuer for a minute. For me, when I did that, I can't remember if it was a show or if it was backstage. We actually did an all-time 11. I can't, and I think he was there. For me, in my lifetime of the spread of me being born to now, Neuer probably is the best goalkeeper I've ever seen. But how old is he, by the way? Like 37, 38?
39.
Come back from 39. He's come back from a couple of injuries, by the way. It's not even like he's just been a fit goalkeeper. He deserves way more credit than he deserves. And he's still one of the top goalkeepers to this day. Because obviously, naturally, everyone's going to talk about Alisson, Courtois, Donnarumma. I feel like Neuer's kind of been forgotten about just because, but that's just due to his longevity. To be fair, I think you could also argue at the same time that the fact that he's been around for such a long time, and still being in the conversation. So, yeah, big ups to him, man. And like you said, like he apparently had an outrageous game. But no, I'm intrigued to see you, man. Now going deep into the Champions League because I think I saw on Twitter. Isn't that your record now? 16 or is it 17 from 17? 16 from
16 out of 16.
Is that your all-time record?
Yeah, yes. Nobody has ever done that at the start of a season.
Yeah, so like this is where I think like me, I know I've bantered before. For me, this is probably where I have to take you guys seriously. If you guys can beat Arsenal, then I think you're definitely one of the 100% favourites for the Champions League because, you've just beaten the current champions. You've just beaten a record and then you go and beat that Arsenal defense, which that Arsenal defense don't even concede fucking shots. Forget conceding goals. If you guys beat Arsenal, I think that will be like PSG last year, battering Liverpool. The turning point where people are really going to take you man seriously for Champions League and stuff like that. So yeah, I think you man are going to win the league. Like you said, you'll win
yeah. League is going to be wrapped very early this season, I think.
Like you man won a double on that, so yeah, it's going to be very interesting. On Bayern, who's your team that you fear the most, and what do you think will be your downfall at this current moment in time? Like, is there any negatives on your 16 games?
So downfall, ourselves. That's very simple. Who do I really fear? Bro, I'm not gonna lie. After that PSG game, I think, bro, I'm not gonna lie. The chest is starting to grow, bro. You know what I mean? Like it's getting crazy, bro. Man's about to start moving like Sydney Sweeney and that shit. You get me? Rather than fucking Zendaya. So, listen. At this point, I don't really fear that many people, that many opposition. I'll be so honest. Don't get it twisted. When we play Arsenal, though, I'll give them a respect a little bit. However, if their fans actually think that they can underestimate my club, that's where you cross the line, innit? Because these men should be learning that every time they do that, they literally get slapped. So, yeah, it's one of them one. What the fuck do you want me to read now? What, is he upset that I talked about Arsenal again? What now? What? This clown claims this over Oliver Buffon, Casillas. He failed to correct him, man. No, but Neuer is the greatest goalkeeper of all time. So now what? I actually think Manuel Neuer is better than Oliver Kahn. Yes, he is better than Oliver Kahn ever was. Yeah, he's better than Buffon, better than Casillas, he's better than every goalkeeper ever.
I think he's probably been your best player. And I'll put, in my lifetime, right, considering my age, I think he's Bayern Munich's best player since I've been born. But
that's actually not a bad shout. But that's not a bad shout, but because he's goalkeeper, he doesn't.
The thing is, and I'm talking longevity. I know people will talk about your Robins, your Ribéry's, Lewandowski's, rightly so.
Schweinsteigers, I know what I mean.
As a 20-year-old, like Neuer for me is probably the best player I've seen play for your club. But he won't get that. He won't get the credits because goalkeepers never do. It's like Donnarumma should have been higher up in the Ballon d'Or rankings because he's a goalkeeper. He won't get those accolades and accomplishments. So Neuer could low-key play the 6. Right, bro, so could play the 6.
Yeah, well, I mean, the way he plays at times is crazy. Man said Schmeichel, Neuer clear, bro, I'll be honest, bro. Schmeichel, listen, he was an unreal shot stopper, but Neuer, unreal shot stopper, unreal with his feet. What else the fuck do you want? Yeah, leader. Now, to be honest, when it comes to leader, though, I will admit, like, his leading abilities isn't as great as, like, Thomas Muller or anything like that, but, like, he can still lead, you know? I'm not gonna lie, man. The only reason why you, man, are disrespecting Manuel Neuer is because, obviously, he's getting older. But let's be honest, in the 2010s, yeah, like, even 2020 season that we won that, bro, man of the match performance in a Champions League final against Neymar, Mbappe, and co. Like, come on, man, what are we doing here? You know what I mean? This guy, and I'm not the biggest fan of doing these arguments, by the way, because I think Ballon d'Or is a fucking scam. But
yeah, but Buffon, you say Buffon playing until 45. Bro was playing in the Serie A too. Neuer's playing in the highest level Champions League.
Come on, man, what are we doing here, man? But
I like Buffon. I rate Buffon.
No, Buffon, I think, is like number 2.
Yeah, but we can't be talking about Buffon when he's like 44, 45, when he's playing in the fucking Serie A second division.
I think he played for
Champions League against elite level sides.
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
Like, and I'm normally bantering Bayern Munich. You know, if I'm giving credit, you know something's up in it.
Yeah. No, that's true, bro. That's true. My man said, no, man.
I do think Buffon is definitely in the conversation. I won't put Pep.
No, Buffon is in the conversation. I just prefer Manuel Neuer.
CJ, you know you're my guy in it, but fucking Oblak. I thought Prime Oblak's a beast, but
yeah, Prime Oblak was. I hated playing against that brother, bro.
Yeah, bro, I've seen it first time, man. That guy was again another Spider-Man. But nah, it's what I think someone put up a comment about Musiala.
What about Musiala? What about Musiala?
How does Musiala fit into this team? Man, you've got him to come into the team.
But I mean, he's gonna have to come back slowly but surely. That's the first thing. We don't need to rush his brother back. Secondly, how he would fit into this team, he'd play either in probably in Gnabry's position. But then the interesting question would be is how would Kane be playing? Because obviously Kane is doing double duty right now. You can tell. And Gnabry's occupying his space. You get what I mean? So it's interesting. But listen, man, I can't wait for this magician to be back. But I want him to be back 100%. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Yeah, man.
Nice, bless. Casillas is also clear, bro. Now, big up Lewis in the chat, man.
You know what, CJ? I clearly can tell you don't like Bayern München. It's okay.
Bro, Musiala is Kane with pace. We are missing him.
Oh, yeah, but obviously, we don't want to rush him back. We really do not want to rush him back.
So, let's say Musiala's fit right now, ready to go. Who you dropping? Who's coming out from Jamal?
It would have to be Gnabry. But, bro, we're going to probably...
Apparently, Gnabry's been really good I've watched a couple of games, but for the people that watch Bayern Munich every week, they're saying Gnabry's been really, really, really good.
Oh, no, he has been... By the way, once Musiala is, officially able to be with the squad, I'm not starting him immediately over Gnabry. Don't get it twisted. I would rather Gnabry play until I know I guarantee that Musiala can play. Yeah? Because I don't want Musiala getting injured, bro. This injury, it was a serious one. So, obviously, let Gnabry play. Once the brother is actually fully back, able to play, that's when you let him play over Gnabry and that. Or it could even be him playing over the likes of Diaz.
Really? Nah, come on. Don't do that to my Lucho, man.
It could be in not all games, some games. I'm not saying all games, some games. Because obviously we paid 75. The fact we paid 75 million for him, he's not gonna be benched.
Yeah, but is Lucho for 3 Champions? I mean, how does it work in the Champions League? Was it a straight red, by the way?
Yeah, so he gave a yellow. Then obviously because he saw Hakimi was literally crying and shit, so he had to go check VAR.
I always feel like though, how do I make this explain? If Hakimi had gotten up, let's say pretend he got up straight away, that probably wouldn't even be a red card. You know, I do feel like a player's influence on how their body's reacted plays a part in whether it's a yellow card.
Yeah, but bro, I'll be honest, he struggled to fucking walk, so that's not really. I know you mean instances, but in that instance, it was legitimately he's hurt. That's why I don't understand.
Depend on the actual foul rather than a player's body language, because I've seen players, my own team, got my player's been fucking chopped like a fucking tree, and they'll just get straight up. But I'm like, that's a red card still. Doesn't matter if they get up or not.
Oh yeah, I understand. But no, but Hakimi, you can genuinely tell the brother. I was shocked that Diaz was given a yellow. I was like, you're lucky that you're on a yellow. Right, you go check I was like, you're lucky you're on a yellow. Then I see checking VAR, I'm like, oh shit, here we go. Now he's gonna get red. And I'm like, you know what I mean? Bro, people need to understand, okay? When you make such extreme tackle and it's causing a mad injury, you have to be sent off, you know? By the way, I actually think part of the reason to why this whole Donnarumma and not getting a red card thing is talked about is because of us Bayern fans. We don't talk about it enough. I'll be so fucking honest. Yeah? It's our own fault that we didn't talk about that during the Club World Cup. We were too concerned about Musiala's well-being, which we have every right to. But in the same breath, we should have been concerned about the brother getting a red card. You know what I mean? And that was just not the case. So listen, it just is what it is, man. It is what it is. And now they only care once this whole Hakimi thing happened. Like, it just don't make sense to me, bro. It really just does not make sense to me whatsoever. But whatever, it doesn't matter because we fucking won the game. You know what I mean? Thankfully, as well, the Diaz brother scored the goals before getting sent off. You know what I mean? So listen, don't matter. The only thing that bothered me is he's missing the Arsenal game. That's it. Other than that, by the way, usually I have a go, and Reacts, you know me, bro. I usually have a go at Luis Diaz more than I did yesterday. Yesterday, I was actually more calm. And if you go watch my reaction, I was actually more chilled with Diaz. Even though I was annoyed, but I was actually more chilled. You know what I mean? It's because, like, he scored those 2 goals that won us that big game. You know what I mean? He basically pounced on the errors that was being made in there. Bro, by the way, Marquinhos needs to fucking, bro, just Saudi League is calling you, bro. Yeah, Saudi League, MLS, a Qatari League, whatever. Bro, we're calling you.
Nah, he was boss last season.
Your ass. Generally, his ass.
Last season.
Bro, he was shit in that back line last season. It's just Pacho, Mendes, and Hakimi all carried his ass. And the team, they all carried his ass.
I wish we could sign Pacho. I rate him highly.
Bro, he was good at Frankfurt as well, by the way.
Pacho's a beast, man. But do you think you beat Arsenal?
If we do by 1 or 2 goals, but
if you beat Arsenal, are you 100% the standout favourites? Because you talking. Remember in the summer when I signed all my players, you was like, Reacts, you got to take the pressure and the.
Yeah. I agree with you. Yeah. I know.
I want to see a real chest from Zia Talks, saying we are winning the Champions.
Oh no, by the way, we're getting very close to that. By the way, we're getting very fucking.
Listen,
close,
bro. I'm waiting.
You don't see my reaction. We are getting, bro. We're getting near close to that chest, bro.
You let me know because I'll get the clip, just in case, you know.
Oh, you want? Yeah, so you only care about the clip. See, this is why I don't like showing chest, bro. See, this is why. That's why I like to be humble. Stay humble, eh? Stay humble, eh?
Or you could just be like me and I just say wild shit every episode.
Yeah, it was also you do it for clicks. Damn.
What? Damn. Me saying I'm gonna beat Real Madrid isn't clicks.
Damn, guys, you heard it first. Reacts does all this for clicks. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, man. No, but on a real note though, I'm getting very close to, like, I'm not joking. I'm actually, because do you not notice what I'm saying? I'm saying I'm not fearing Real Madrid. I'm not fearing Barca. I'm not fearing, bro. We beat PSG, bro. Yeah. So yes, if we beat Arsenal, to answer your question directly, yes, I will show chest. Even though realistically, Arsenal are our bitches. But whatever, yes, because of how good they've looked defensively, if we get past that defensive, whatever top defense in Europe, then yeah, I have more reasons to say we're winning the whole competition. You know what I mean? Because I don't fear Barca, I don't fear Madrid, I don't fear you still. I don't fear PSG. I just beat them. You know
to be fair with Arsenal, the reason why I think you'll probably beat them, and that's why I predicted you'll beat them 1-0 or 2-1, is because they would have played Tottenham 3 days prior. 3 days later, they got Chelsea.
Yeah, but it's not even just that, bro. Apparently, they're
going to have to rotate.
They're starting to get injuries.
You know the shark movie where it goes like dun 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 dun.
Oh yeah, I've seen it. Yeah, I know. I've heard the song from Big Steve when he was doing the old Man City Sharks Are Coming. So, so I know what you're on about. I know exactly what you're on about. But what's your point about that?
Just saying. I'm not gonna say nothing more on it. I'm just gonna let God do its thing.
Yeah, Dembele wasn't 100% fit. Like, by the way, can I just say, Enrique fumbled big time. I'll tell you why he fumbled in our game big time, yeah? Because people like to gas up Enrique, but I think he fucked up. First of all, if Ruiz was fit, why are you playing Zaire Emery? Why aren't you playing Neves, Ruiz, and Vitinha? That's one. Two, and this is something that needs to be talked about. Why is Dembele starting? I thought you said Dembele will come off the bench. Now you start him, and he gets subbed off injured when he scored the own goal. Like, sorry, the goal I was offside. Like those, it just don't make sense to me. You know what I mean? So yeah, it is what it is. By the way, Reacts went to use the restroom. He'll be back. So yeah, Enrique fumbled, man. He actually fumbled. Yeah, I do rate Carl very highly, man. I rate Carl very highly. Top 5 teams, us, PSG. I still think PSG number 2, despite us beating them. I think Arsenal's getting overgassed. Because of their defense and style make fights, people are saying Arsenal. The thing is, a lot of these teams I don't rate this season. It's only us and PSG, and then everybody else can fight for scraps. You know what I mean? Like, I would have said Madrid, but clearly you just saw Madrid against Liverpool, how that went. You know what I mean? You know what? I'll say this. Whoever figures out their shit will probably take 3, 4. So that's why for now you have to put Arsenal 3. Yeah. Because they're just there by default, innit? They're there like by default because like there's really nobody that's convincing me like that other than them. You know what I mean? The top 5 favorites for Champions League. I said us, PSG, Arsenal. But Arsenal 3. But even then, I think if another team fix up, they'll be above Arsenal for me. So let's say, for example, if Liverpool fixes up, yeah, I would rate you higher than Arsenal to win the Champions League.
I'm gonna go. Oh my god! Based right now, I think it goes Bayern, Arsenal.
I think PSG still,
I said at the start of the season, do you know Inter's my dark horse?
No, under Kivo, their ass. Yeah, I mean, they're looking better in the Serie A, but like
they know how to keep clean sheets, though. They know how to dogfight. Like sometimes that can get you over the line to go far. Like last season, they dogfighted against Barcelona and got there.
Yeah, under Inzaghi, though.
I'm not putting Inter third for Christ's sakes, though. I think it goes Bayern, Arsenal, Paris Saint-Germain. If we can fix up, I'm putting us right now. I'm putting us probably 5th or 5th.
Man City is not a bad shout.
I think Man City is not a bad shout, to be fair.
Actually, you know what? I'm putting them in the top 5, and I'll tell you why. The Erling Haaland, Sherky, and Donnarumma, and Reinders. You see them 4 players?
Man City do get better as the season goes on.
That's what I think. Yeah. I think they get better as the season goes on. Yeah. If there's one team I can trust for that to happen, it's Man City.
Yeah, 100.
Yeah, I think Man City's in the top 5 for me. So I said us, PSG, Arsenal, Man City, and then you, Madrid or Barca, fight it for scraps. I don't know. Man said Shirky has had one. No. You see. This is how I know you don't know ball, bro. This guy's technique and IQ is ridiculous.
I think he's slightly injury prone.
That's the only problem, though. Yeah. That is a logical take. Not the fact that he's had one. What the fuck is this? What the fuck does he do that made him out of one game? Yeah, he had one game.
He's a good player.
Like he said.
I think he's a good player, but we've not seen enough of him. What he's like at the highest top level. Like he was good in the Europa League. He's been okay for Manchester City so far, but I'm intrigued to see him at the end of the season because the thing is, if they can keep him fit, he's a really good asset. He's a key player to have in your squad. Because I look at the Man City team and I'm like, who can actually has the IQ level of him that can actually create chances to a good enough level? Because we know Phil Foden is inconsistent.
Bro, this is Walk understands, bro. Guys, bro, I wanted him at Bayern, by the way. You know when we were losing
30 million.
I wanted him at Bayern, bro. Cheap option. So good, bro. Bro, I'm not gonna lie. If Shelty stays fit, you might need to start being worried because that fucker is actually a baller, techie and fucking intelligent. This guy's sick. By the way, you know when Al Hilal beat Man City, you know when this guy come off the bench, threat. That goal that Phil Foden scored, by the way, to make it 3-3, that was because of Shirki's assist. Literally, straight up. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man, this is what it is. Bro, This is how I know, again, this is not, it's not how it works, bro. When Bayern plays opposition, we play against low blocks. Everybody else does the gung-ho bullshit. Everybody else, we don't do that shit, bro. Yeah? There's maybe a few teams that do the fucking sit back, counter-attack. There are teams that press, and the other team press. And now you see everybody counter-attacking one another's end-to-end. But to see some fucking mistakes along the way because of the quality of the certain players. You know what I mean? Like, bro, I'm telling you, you can't do this shit with me, man. But, oh, be slower. Fucking hell, man. I said Musiala backup. Hey, listen, he's backup for now only because he's recovering. But once he's fit, start up. Easy. You know what I mean? Now watch somebody clip that and take out context. Fucking idiot. Fucking idiot, bro. You know what I mean? But you know what it is, though?
Man City could be dark horses. I can't.
And by the way, if City goes to pens, Donnarumma, man.
Oh, don't, man.
I'm just saying.
Dortmund.
You know what? I have a question because, by the way, who do you think is a dark horse? Like, you know, the team you don't expect to make a final that possibly could. I actually think Dortmund's one, by the way. Dortmund's had a good season in the Bundesliga.
It's like you said, like, how do you define a dark horse? Because, like, if I say Inter Milan, are they a dark horse? Like, are they a dark horse? But then they've got to 2 finals in 3 years. So, are they a dark horse?
I wouldn't consider them. I wouldn't really.
Do you know who I actually think could be a dark horse? I think maybe Newcastle.
I would love it to be Newcastle.
They were unlucky against Barca. They slapped up Union St. Gilles. They beat Benfica. They got Bilbao tonight. They might get top 8. They're in contention.
Listen, I'm gonna be honest. I really hope so.
You know,
but I think Borussia Dortmund is the most one. I think Borussia Dortmund. But you know what it is with Borussia Dortmund?
Yeah, they do have that flukiness about them as well.
No. With Borussia Dortmund, one thing I'll say about them, when everyone least expects them to do something, that's when they do it. But you see, this season, they've actually been playing decent football. You know what I mean? Like, if they don't get anything, like in the Bundesliga, their only loss is to us. Literally to us only. You know what I mean? And in the Champions League, I mean, they've been actually doing pretty good. Now, I'm gonna be hate watching them today. Yeah, because they're playing Man City tonight.
So you hate watching?
Who the fuck is Dortmund?
So you hate watching Dortmund tonight?
Oh yeah, 100.
Nah, man, leave them alone.
Nah, man, fuck Dortmund. Fuck your Never Walk Alone brothers. Fuck them, bro.
You know what? If I could have a team that Dortmund, I wanted them to win it in when they got to the 2024 final because of Marco Reus.
Not because you hate Madrid.
Yeah, and plus fuck Madrid. Like, you know this when we've chatted backstage. Dortmund is a club that I do have a little soft spot for them just because of the morals of the club. It's very similar to ours. So that's why I like, do you know what I mean? But Napoli dark horse, fucking Napoli. They're like 21st in the league.
Gianni, bro. No, Napoli ain't doing, bro. I saw their first half against Frankfurt. Fucking abysmal.
They got slapped by PSV, and beat by Man City, they might not even qualify. They could
By
fall
the
out.
way, Conte doesn't know what to do. He doesn't know what to do with that. It's like the same shit that you're going through to a degree. Like it's like a whole switch up is going. And nah, you know what? Chelsea's not a bad shout. Wallahi.
Chelsea always goes on one of those weird ass runs, don't they?
That's why I'm like Chelsea is one that
they're too inconsistent though, because they stepped up against you, lost, and they've been struggling this season against the likes of Benfica, and even in the Premier League they've not been as good. But you know what? I'm gonna say I'm locking in my dark horse, Newcastle. However, if you count Inter as a dark horse, I'm going Inter.
Yeah, I don't see
because they have been scoring goals and keeping clean sheets, and like I said, they've got the dog in them to fight. Yes, no matter what, if you rate the manager or not, but the players and the fans, there is a togetherness in the sense of that we fight and just dog it out.
You think Juventus is a shout now that they got Spalletti?
Bro, bro. Have you seen where Juventus are in the table? They're hanging on by an edge. They're 20.
Wait, what was their score against Sporting? Because they played Sporting yesterday. What was the score?
1-1. They've not won a game so far.
Yeah. I'm not gonna
4 games so far. 4-4 Dortmund, 2-2 Villarreal, lost to Madrid, and Sporting 1-1. If they don't beat Bodo Glimt, they're out the Champions League. They wouldn't even get the playoffs. They're gone. They are literally, gone. I'm surprised teams like Villarreal haven't been better this season. I felt sorry for Michael, though, because I said Ajax. I said Ajax is the ones to watch team to qualify. They're bottom of the league.
No, I knew they would not qualify because I remember Michael and me telling me a lot about Ajax. It happening.
I cursed Ajax, man. No, bro.
No. I knew Ajax ain't doing fuck all, bro. I had a feeling. I got a gut feeling. They ain't doing shit. You know what I mean? So, but hey, it is what it is, man. It is what it is.
Who have you got on the weekend?
Union Berlin away.
Prediction?
We obviously will win. It will be difficult because they're another one of those haram ball type teams. I'll say 2-0.
Mm-hmm. And what's your prediction for Arsenal?
As of right now, I'll say 1-1 as of right now. But let's see what happens as time goes by.
Well, you got Union Berlin in the Pokal.
Yeah, the DFB Pokal as well, yeah. Same stadium, I believe. Say they're home as well.
What's your prediction for Man City Liverpool?
Who's home, by the way?
Man City.
Oh, fuck.
I think we're going to dog it out for a 2-1.
I think you guys... I think Man City beat you 2-1.
Oh, so that's Bats Reacts cooking.
No, but I mean, you'll give it a better go, but I just think Man City will dog it out in the end.
And last prediction for Liverpool. Do you think Liverpool will get top 8?
What's your games? I only have Inter at San Siro.
PSV at Anfield. Qarabag at Anfield. Inter away, Marseille away.
I'm not gonna lie. I think you might be one of those teams that end up like how we did, in which you almost get to top 8, but you don't. Looking at them, because I think against Marseille you could drop points. Inter Milan, you're definitely dropping points.
Yeah, but the thing is, I think 16 points qualifies you, like it did last year. So if we're on 9 points, yeah.
Yeah, but I think you drop against Inter Milan and Marseille.
We win the 2 Anfield games, so that would take us to 15. We just need to win one either Inter or Marseille or get a draw.
Yeah, but what I think, so PSV, you should win. On Karabakh, you should win. So that's how many points. That
would take me to 15 points.
But I have PSV can be a banana skin.
I don't say that.
I mean, it can be. You know what? If you make top 8, just if not, then you just miss out. It's one of those.
I think we'll finish 5th or something, and we'll get you in the next round.
Well, so wait, first place. Who do they play?
I don't know how it works. All I know is if you come first or second, you get Anfield or whatever second leg.
Wait.
Listen, I won't mind running it back. Allianz, yo.
Wait, UCL no outstate. Wait, not 25. No. 6 rule. Okay. So obviously, I think what happens is first or second gets to play the one of the last place teams.
You might get a Juventus then.
I think that's how it works. So, like, if you're first or second, you get to play one of the 23 or 24.
And what happens if you come back 5th place?
5th place? That would mean. So, what would 5th place mean? So, 20-21 is 3-4.
Wait, what's that?
Wait. 22-21. And okay, so basically 19 or 20th.
So based off right now, we would have to play either Frankfurt again or Atalanta. So we're going to get...
Who do we play right now?
We should get an easy team.
But by the way, that depends on the playoff as well, because obviously in the playoff, see the 9th to 24th. So you see, so for example,
oh yeah,
9th, so that's a whole mix-up. Do you understand what I mean?
Yeah. No, that might be okay. This might get fucking peak quick.
Wait. Let me see if I can find an image that demonstrates what's up. Okay, I found it. Yeah. Let me show you this. This was from last season's Champions League. Okay.
Well, last year we played PSG.
Yeah. Now look at this. Do you see this? Chat, you see this, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
So what happens now? See how there was options, right? 17, 18th, play against 15, 16.
Let me take the shades off so I can see it properly.
So you see 17th and 18th from playoffs. Yeah. Play against 15th and 16th. Okay, this is playoffs now, not round 16. Yeah. Now, what did you say? You said you think you'll get 5th, right?
I think we'll come 5th or 6th.
Okay, so in the league phase, so not league phase, round 16, you play either from playoffs a 21-22 team or an 11 or 12.
So I'm gonna have to do some serious hate watches soon.
So by your logic, who is 11, 12, and 21? It's gonna change, by the way. But let's say
right. Wait, so who do I need to check?
21, 22, 11, and 12.
So 21 and 22, it will be either Napoli or Marseille, and then what's the next one?
The Napoli Marseille is which one? 11, 12 or 21, 22?
21, 22. Wait,
then 11 and 12. 11 and 12.
Oh, fucking hell. We'll have to play over Newcastle or Barca.
Yes, but this is as of right now. You know, I'm actually close.
I swear, if we get fucking shagged again.
But this is the beauty of this thing. It actually gets you a big game, like, without you even trying. Wait, 1 or 2 either gets, because I know we're first right now, or second. We get either 15, 16, or 17, 18.
You would either play Qarabag or Galatasaray in 15 and 16. What's the next one?
Oh, the ones after it, 17, 18.
Fucking PSV or Monaco. What the fuck?
Yeah,
To
but
get
that
you to
shit's
the
gonna change, bro.
quarterfinals.
'Cause by the way, this is where you guys were. You guys basically ended up playing PSG, so it can change.
Oh, bro, I need. Oh, God. See, if we're playing the teams in the lower end, that's calm. But I don't want to be playing someone like a Newcastle or Barca. That's just too much stress. Just to get to the quarterfinals.
Yeah.
This Champions League is going to be stressful, man. I hope you know that.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm not that stressed because I'm looking at my team and I'm like, I think I can beat anyone nearly.
Right, this is a fucking locking.
Last season, I was stressed beyond fucking belief. Trust me. Last season,
you're gonna see fucking stress alongs from reactstv.
no, on TVV or on Zero Talks, I was stressed as fuck. You don't understand, bro. I was on another level of that. So yeah, listen, I don't blame you. You know what I mean? Like, it is what it is. I said I don't care who we get. I always want to play the big teams. That's what Champions League is all about. But not if we get smaller team. True, you to be the best, you gotta beat. That's why I was happy that we beat PSG and those. But see, this is why you should be wanting your team to play the best football and looking because like you want to put yourself in a situation where you can say that type of shit. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's how it is. But obviously, when you're not playing good football, it's like now you want to scam your way into a win. You know? So, yeah, whatever. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. Now, I think we're going to end it here. Is there anything you want to say? Yeah, Riaz. Before we end it.
No, I think we covered everything, mate.
All right, fairs, man. Fairs. All right, guys, listen. Listen, man. Beating PSG is not for everybody. That's one thing. Hold that, Barca fans. Hold that, React. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
We're beating Man City. That's the last thing I'm going to say. Bless up the chat. Slap the likes.
Also, man said, but boring. Yeah, well, everything about your club is boring. All that. Putalona scum. Anyway, listen, man. Like I said, beating PSG is not for everyone. Big up PSG fans, though, I have to admit. I know Barca fans and Madrid fans hate PSG. I don't like how they compare their best team right now to the greatest teams in history. That's dumb. However, they gave us respect heading into this game because they know how good we are. We know how good we are. We know how good they are. You know what I mean? The actual
like Tony Bradley. I don't know, like a basketballer.
Man said guest. It's called co-panelist, brother. Get the facts straight.
No, man. Smash the like, subscribe to both channels.
Yeah, subscribe to Footy Reacts, man.
I'm actually one sub away from 2,430.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, Reacts. You need to sort of read that. I already did mine. I'm redirecting to Vater.
Who?
Vater Games.
I don't know who that is.
Who do you have that's live? I'll read that.
Shane Gooner.
Is he live?
Yeah.
Let me see if Shane Gooner. Let me go down. I don't see him at the moment. Oh, yeah, I do. I'm fucking dumb. Yeah, I see him. Oh, Shane Gooner then. We'll redirect to Shane Gooner. Big up to him. Guys, when we get there, Zir and React trade. And yeah, man, that's about it. But guys, on your way out, subscribe, like, comment your way, go check socials, and hopefully you're well wherever you are. Should we play one of them clips again? Actually, you know what? I'm gonna play a clip that I didn't play that I want to play. Will, you fucking donkey! You were supposed to only chat about Liverpool, and you brought my club's name because I was in the chat. Hold that, bro.
Run the clip.
See you later.
And fuck Bayern! Fuck Bayern as well, bro.
Let's just give Warrior
Hold
history
that.
lesson. Hold on. Let's just give him a quick history lesson.